The question was, where did all the water go after the flood when it erupted up? A lot of it went into space and became comets and asteroids. It might have even been Pluto, might have been a bunch of comets that got together. But what happened was it came up and it covered the Earth, 15 cubits above the high hills. It covered the whole Earth. But with the hydroplate, the plates are sliding, and I won't get into why, but it's a neat theory, and its physics, works. But the plates are sliding, and then they buckle up when they meet resistance. So now you got the mountains. The mountains are a big mass on a small base, so they sink in. Something sinks in, that plateaus rise up. That's why the plateaus are next to a lot of the mountains. The Tibetan Plateau is 3 miles up. Colorado Plateau is a mile up. And so when something sinks in, something rises up, something has to sink in. And that mid-oceanic ridge, that's 46,000 miles, it's in the bottom of the ocean, so nobody knows it. But that rose up, so something had to sink in. What sunk in was the Pacific Ocean. That ring of fire, that whole Pacific Ocean sunk in. That's why the Pacific is so much different than the other oceans. A lot more volcanoes, it's a lot deeper, a lot more trenches. So it sunk in, so then the water that was covering the Earth gushed off the Earth to cut these submarine canyons. The continents were higher, and then it filled up the ocean. And then as the continents sunk down, the oceans rose up, and it buried those submarine canyons in water. So where did the water go? It's in the ocean. It's still here. If you took the Earth down and you raised up the ocean so it's as flat as a cue ball, it'd be 1.6 miles of water above everything. So it's deeper, it's basically it went into the oceans, is where the water went. Good question. So I encourage you, hydroplate.org. I've got a playlist. Brian Nickel has a really good